Hi guys, welcome back to Grace Gowdy Pilates. Today I'm going to take you through a spinal mobility workout as well as an ab set at the end. So all you're going to need is a chi ball. If you don't have a chi ball, you can always take a towel and roll it up, and it usually works the same as well. But set the chi ball off to one side to begin with, and you're going to come into a 4-point kneeling position. So you want your shoulders above your wrists and your knees in line with your hips. Lift up and out of your shoulders. You're going to take a nice deep inhale breath to begin. As you exhale, I want you to press away from the floor. You're going to start to round the back and draw your gaze towards your belly button. Inhale, let your belly hang, and then start to draw your gaze forward. Exhale, press away, feel that scoop up through the lower abdominals, round through the back. Inhale, let the belly hang, start to fill the lungs up with air and draw your gaze forward. Just do 3 more like this, pressing away from the floor. Exhale, rounding through the back, dropping the head, looking towards your belly button. Go for 1 more. And then I want you to find neutral spine. So you're not arching and you're not rounding. Your gaze is just in front of the fingertips. Still lift up and out of your shoulder blades. And without letting your hips shift from side to side, can you start to extend the left arm forward as the right leg goes back? Draw the arm and leg back into its position, and then extend the right arm and left leg long. So you're keeping the fingertips and the toes on the ground, so you're getting that sense of feeling and you've got that sense of balance. You're just sliding the arm, opposite leg long, and then drawing it back underneath. Finding as much length as possible through the fingertips and the toes. The next time that you slide the left arm and right leg forward, can you then begin to lift the arm and leg off of the mat, lower the arm and leg down and sweep it back in line with the shoulders and the hip. Same with the right arm and left leg. Lift up, lower down, glide them underneath. So it doesn't matter about height with the arm and leg, it matters about control. So if you can't lift your arm and leg up without letting the body move, then keep the movements nice and small. This is strengthening the back chain. So all of the muscles on the back of the body are being worked to lift the arm and leg up and to help stabilize. You're also using your abdominals, so deep abdominal muscles. Right arm, left leg, lower down. We'll do 1 more either side. Finding that length. Last one here. And then lower down. From here, I want you to grab hold of your chi ball and you're going to place it in between your breastbone. So I want you to roll or lie yourself over that ball. Your hands are coming on either side of the body. And it's almost like your upper body is curving around the ball here. So your head's going to be on the mat. Your hands are on either side of the shoulders, just a little higher than the shoulders. From here, with your nose, I want you to imagine you've got a marble at the end of your nose. I want you to roll that marble forward to begin with. You're then going to lift your head up. You're going to press through the hands and try and get the bottom of your chest off of the ball. That's as high as you need to go. Lower yourself down. The last thing to lower is your nose, and then you're going to roll that marble back in. Inhale, take a deep belly breath. As you exhale, let's roll that marble forward. Lift the head up. Press into the hands. Lift yourself off that ball ever so slightly, so you're not really using the arms. You're using the upper back, and then lower yourself back and down. Draw that marble back in, and again, roll the marble forward. Lift the head up. Press into the hands. Find that little bit of extension through the back. Your gaze is about 30 centimeters in front of you. And then lower yourself down. The last thing to lower is the head with the marble. Let's go again. Getting that movement through our cervical spine. And then your thoracic, so your middle spine. It's not a big movement here. We're just getting everything to move by itself and not all together. And then lowering down. On this next one, you're going to roll that marble forward. Lift yourself up. Hold yourself here with your hands. Can you now let them hover off? Lower them down. Lower your upper body down. Draw the marble back in. Roll that marble forward. Lift yourself up. Keep the hands still attached to the mat for the moment. Once you're lifted, lift the hands up. Feel your middle back doing the work to support you. Lower the hands down. Roll and lower yourself back down. And again, roll that marble forward. Lifting up, hold it here. Float the arms off. It's almost like a little T position with the arms, or cacti position I should say. So you've got bent elbows. When you lift your hands off, try and bring your elbows in line with your shoulders. Lower down, lower the upper body. We're going to add on to that. So you're going to roll that marble forward, lift yourself up, hold it here. Elbows come in line with your shoulders. Extend the arms forward, find length. Bend the elbows, lower the hands down, lower the upper body down. Roll that marble forward, lift yourself up, hold it here. Arms float off, extend the arms long, bend the arms, lower the hands down, lower the upper body down. So you're starting to feel your back strengthening. You're feeling all those little muscles in the back that are helping you to lift up, helping you to keep supported with your posture during the day. These might be simple exercises and they might be a little boring, but they're really effective. Just teaching that spine to work, to keep mobile, because you're only as young as your spine, as Joseph Pilates says. Roll that marble forward, lift up, lift the arms up. This time we're finishing, we're just going to extend for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, last one. Lower the arms, lower yourself down, lift yourself off of that ball, and we're going to keep it on the mat here because I want to work your obliques and a little bit of lateral flexion, so it's also nice for the spine. You're going to grab that ball. I want you to bend your bottom leg and your top leg's going to be extended long. You're going to tuck it in close to the waist. You're then going to lie yourself over that ball. Your left elbow is bent and I want it tracking forward. And with your right hand, you're having it in front of your chest. If you want to make it harder for your waist, have a really light fingertip touch on the mat. If you want to make it more on your triceps and support the waist a bit more, have the hand flat on the mat. So keeping your head in the nook of the arm, inhale, take a deep belly breath. As you exhale, I want you to start to press into your hand or your fingertip. You're going to lift yourself up. And then I want you to lower yourself all the way down. Inhale, take a deep belly breath. Exhaling, lifting up. And then lowering yourself all the way down. So keep your right leg long, so that's lengthening through the hip and out of the hip socket. And then lower down. Feeling that waist work. Lift. The head's heavy, and then lower. Belly button's drawing to your spine. Using your breath just for 3 more. And for 2. On the next one, I want you to hold it up here. Can you lift and lower your right leg up and down? Up and down. Keep the upper body lifted. Use your breath. Is your right shoulder drawing down? Go for 4 more lift and lowers. For 3, 2, Last one, hold everything up. Can you then lower everything down? Lift everything back up. Lower everything down. Exhale, lift everything back up. Use your breath. Keep working through the waist. Go for your last 3. We've got 2. The last one here. Lift up. Lower everything down. Reach your right arm long. Find that nice bit of lengthening through the side waist. Well done. From here, I just want you to lift yourself up so you can take the ball out. Pop it off to one side. We're going to get a bit of rotation through our spine. So you're going to bend both knees up so they're at a 90-degree angle. Your left elbow's bent. With your right arm, you've got 2 options. So to make it a little easier, because your arm's going to be longer, it's going to be easier to get your right shoulder down onto the mat. You can keep the arms straight like this. And then you're going to reach up and over. Try and get the shoulder blade onto the mat. And then draw the arm back through center. To make it a little harder, because you've got a smaller lever this time, you can bend your right arm. So you're doing the same thing, it's just a little harder to rotate, and you might notice that through my body. I'm going to keep my right elbow bent because I know it's more beneficial for me to try and get as much rotation through my spine without getting that extra little bit of help with the long arm. So do whatever feels best for you. You're trying to keep your hips nice and stacked. You don't want your hips rolling back behind you. Imagine you've got a lounge behind you, or you've got a wall behind your hips, but your upper body is free, and you're trying to get that shoulder blade onto the mat behind. It should feel really good on the back. Go for 2 more. Opening up. Everyone loves a good book opening. Go for 1 more. Nice. Reach your right arm forward now. If the ball's in the way, just move it out. Because you're reaching your right arm up and overhead, get that nice big stretch underneath the armpit. Draw it down by your side and then reach it forwards again. Find that length through the fingertips. The right shoulder blade's aiming for that mat, and then reach forward again. Get that nice big rotation through the arms, through the back. Just do a couple more. Enjoy this movement through the body. 1 more like this, reaching up and then rotating. From here, you're going to lift yourself up. We've got to grab our ball again because we've got our obliques on the other side. So you're going to pop that ball underneath your right waist now. Lengthen out through your left leg. Your right leg's going to be bent, and your right arm is bent and it's supporting your head. With your left hand, remember you've got the option for a flat hand to make it a little easier but more triceps, and if to make it harder on the waist, you're going to have a really light fingertip touch. So choose your poison. Inhale, take a nice deep belly breath. As you exhale, press through the hand, lift yourself up, and then lower yourself down. Keep finding length through the left leg. Inhale here, exhale, pressing through the arm, and then lowering yourself down. Well done. Keep finding length through the left leg, making sure that your head's heavy in the hand. Working through your tricep or working more through the waist. Go for your last 3. For 2. On the next one, you're going to lift up and hold it here. Just lift and lower the left leg up and down, up and down. Make sure your left shoulder's down, your head's still heavy in the right hand. You've got 4, for 3, almost there for 2. Last one, hold everything up, lower everything down. Exhale, lift everything back up again, then lower it down. Feel that waist working. We've just got 5 for 4, 3 more, almost there, 2, last one like this. Lower all the way down, reach your left arm long, get that nice big stretch and release. And then you're going to lift yourself up, take the ball out, bend your right arm, bend both legs. Remember, you've got the option for your book openings to keep the arms straight, or you're going to have it bent. And then when you're ready, I want you to keep the hips tracking forward as you try and get your left shoulder blade on the mat behind you. And then come back through center. You might feel a little crack through the back. I just did. Try and keep your gaze towards the elbow, or the left elbow. So the arm that's free. Get that nice big stretch. Keep those hips tracking forward. You might find that one side's a little easier than the other. That's normal. The important thing is to get that rotation through the spine, because usually we don't rotate during the day. Go for 2 more like this. One more. Nice. From here, extend your left arm forward. We're going to do that around the world, so reach it up, overhead. Try and get the left shoulder down. Keep those hips stacked. Sweep it by your hips, and then again, reach it up. So it's just circling the arm. If you find a nice stretch somewhere, maybe just hold it. I can feel a big stretch underneath of my armpit, so it's almost like a little fascia release here, which feels really good. And sweep it down. So if you've got any of those sore points, just enjoy it. As long as it's a gentle release and it doesn't feel like it's pulling, or if it doesn't feel like it's wrong in the body. Go for 1 more. Reach, find that length. And bring the hand down by your side. You're going to curl yourself up, and I want you to grab hold of the ball again. I want you to place it just in between your shoulder blades here, and you're going to roll yourself all the way over that ball. Sweep the hands overhead, similar to what you were doing before. Open them out to the side, sweep them down by your hips. Curl yourself up off of that ball. Use your deep abdominals to lift yourself up. Inhale, take a deep belly breath here. As you exhale, you're going to roll off your sit bones. That ball's in between your shoulder blades. Extend the arms long behind you. Find that big stretch. Circle the hands out to the side. Tuck your chin to your chest. Curl yourself up. If it's too challenging to tuck your chin to your chest and curl yourself up with your legs straight, what you're going to do is you're going to circle your arms out, bend your knees, grab hold behind your thighs, and then curl yourself up from there. Otherwise, you're going to keep the legs straight, draw your belly button to your spine, ball in between the shoulder blades. You might need to maneuver it if it's moved. Hands by your side, and then lift yourself up. Let's go for 2 more like this. Find that length. And last one here. I want you to roll off your sit bones again. Your ball is in between the shoulder blades. You might need to wriggle down. Keep your legs straight, just interlace the fingertips together, hands behind your head, thumbs are tracking down your neck. From here, keeping a little gap between your chin and your chest, I want you to inhale, extend over that ball. Find that extension. When you exhale, draw your lowest ribs down to meet your hip bones. You're curling yourself up. Inhale here. Exhaling and lift. Use your breath. Get that extension through the back and then curl yourself up. You've just got 4 more like this. And for 3. Last 2. Final one here. Keep yourself lifted. I want you to inhale, extend back over that ball. When you exhale and curl up, can you float your right leg into tabletop? Extend back over that ball, extend your right leg long, just hover it off the floor, and then exhale, lift back up again. So inhale, find that extension, exhale, pick everything back up again. Can you then begin to rotate towards the right knee as you pick the leg up? You've just got 6 here. You've got 5. For 4. 3. 2. Keep that little gap between the small of your back and the mat. On the next one, hold that rotation. Keep the leg in tabletop. Little pulses up for 8. And 7, for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower everything down, get that stretch and release. And now when you're ready, you're going to curl yourself up into your chest lift, float the left leg in tabletop. Remember, we're just keeping the upper body straight for the first few. We're not adding in that rotation just yet. Inhale, exhale, inhaling, exhaling, lifting. When you're ready, you're going to rotate towards the left knee. Lower back, extend long, and again, lift and rotate, and extend. Feel those abdominals working, using your breath. Inhale, and then exhale here. Inhale, exhale. Go for 3 more. And for 2. On the next one, you're going to hold that rotation. 8 little pulses to finish. For 7, 6, 5. We're almost there. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend everything long. Reach the arms back. Circle them to the side. Curl yourself up and off of that ball. Reach yourself forward. Hold onto your ankles, get that nice hamstring stretch and release. I'm very tight behind my hamstrings, but it feels good. And then slowly curl yourself all the way up. You guys are all finished for today. I really hope you enjoyed the spinal mobility. You got your ab workout at the end, and I'll see you again next week. Bye guys.